What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, it's the best money in credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, and lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and that Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels and the Twitch so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey. What to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there? My real Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop them videos, get them notifications. It's going to be some information that's going to help you win, all right? And in today's video, we could be talking about business credit, no doc loans, and personal loans that can help you start getting major funding on the business side. Yes, people got to start understanding credit. And so a lot of people out there looking to get into the credit game, the credit world. So a lot of people out there looking to get funded. People need loans, want loans, and people need money. So people are trying to figure out how they can get approved for loans, credit cards, lines of credit on the personal and on the business side. But the problem is they don't know the logistics of the magnitude that it takes to get there. Now, when it comes to getting funding for loans, people have to understand that your credit profile demonstrates a lot of different things, and 35% of your credit profile is built off your payment history. So the longer you can make payments on accounts will show the longevity on your credit profile, which will build your credit worthiness and build your credit score or scores, because you have three scores. You got three credit bureaus: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. So when it comes to credit, people have to understand that personal credit revolves around everything. They're going to check your personal credit when you do anything and everything that you need and want to do, from getting auto loans, to getting apartments, to getting store cards, charge cards, things like that, right? They're always going to check your credit score. And some people might not get approved or get the amount that they want because of their credit profile. Now, your credit profile is everything. That determines everything, right? Now, it's a lot of people with bad credit, and a lot of people don't understand why they have bad credit, and a lot of people do understand why they have bad credit. And understanding credit profiles is key when it comes to getting funding and getting some money, because if you understand what's going on and what your credit profile is and what they're looking at, then you'll know how to properly structure it. See, it's a lot of people out there that feel as if having zero debt is how you're supposed to have your credit profile. Like, people don't understand the difference between good debt and bad debt, right? So when you get auto loans, student loans, credit cards, and things like that, they start off as good debt. And once you stop paying on them after 6 months, and they sell it off to the collection agency, now it's bad debt. Now that debt is in collections. So people got to understand the difference between the two, and a lot of people don't. People see debt and be like, "Oh, you owe money. That's bad. You got debt. You're supposed to have debt because you need to show that you can manage and pay off money." That's how you build your credit score and your credit profile, showing that you can pay off debt. And showing that you can pay off debt will make any other lender, bank, or group comfortable with lending you money, because you've proven and shown for X amount of months that you can pay off debt. That's how it works. So, understanding that part right there, a lot of people get in contact with these credit gurus and people who, quote unquote, do credit, and they start selling this perception like, "Hey, I can get you an 850 credit score tomorrow," and this and that. And they had these people, and they don't even be knowing what they're doing, because they was do what they was doing, they'd be working smarter and not harder. A lot of people spend their whole all day mailing in these dispute letters to these credit bureaus, not understanding that when somebody is repairing their credit. You don't want to get zero debt. You don't want to get your debt down to zero. What you want to do is the accounts that you already have in collections, you want to start paying those off. Now, some accounts you can't dispute. Smaller accounts you can dispute. But bigger accounts you want to pay off because those are primary trade lines, and you get more points towards your credit report once you pay off primary trade lines. And by you disputing accounts and those being deleted off your credit report, you're now deleting the age, the payment history, and the debt that you need that's building your credit profile. It doesn't matter if you have accounts that are delinquent and you haven't been making payments and your credit score is bad. No, as long as you start back making payments, it'll start back rebuilding your credit profile, and you'll get more points because they are primary trade lines. They are primarily in your name, and that's the difference between. Because listen, if you dispute all the accounts off your credit report and you 30, 40, 50 years old, you got to start all over. Now you got to get co-signers and you got to get credit builder loans and secure credit cards and loans and co-signers, and nobody's going to co-sign for you. So now you got to go to traditional rights, getting as many trade lines, things in your name as possible, and making sure you're paying them off each month on time. And people out there feel as if they can start buying these quote unquote primary trade lines from these sites and high limit package CP, whatever trade line packages, and that'll report to your credit report that'll have them get a 850, 750 credit score tomorrow. And that's not true. Those trade lines fall off eventually after a month or two, maybe 3 months. And those are just for show purposes, meaning that when you buy those trade lines, they report to your credit report. So when you do go apply for a major loan or credit card or something, it'll show that you have this credit card already being reported on your credit report or this loan or whatever, and you can manage it. And it's going to help you get approved for whatever that you want to get approved for. So people got to start understanding that. And a lot of people don't. They start cleaning their credit profiles, buying these, spending thousands of dollars on these quote unquote primary trade lines, and then they fall off and be like, dang, this didn't even build my credit report. I was trying to, because it's not meant for that. So you never want to get down to zero debt, especially when you're older in your age, because now your credit profile is zero. You're 30, 40, 50 years old, and you have no credit history. It's going to take you a while to get back to where you need to be. It's going to take you a while to get to that 750 unless you got some money, you buy all these trade lines, or you get these trade lines, you pay them off, and you know some places don't have prepayment penalties, and you pay them off. So people got to understand that. So people, it starts off with personal credit, getting your personal credit together, getting your credit worthiness together. So every trade line comes with payment history, age, and debt. So let's say I get a $10,000 loan. That loan that I'm paying off is $10,000, but due to the interest on that loan, I might be paying back $13,000, right? So extra $3,000. So I got a $10,000 loan, and with the interest rate of $3,000 extra, so I'm paying back $13,000, right? So each month that I make a payment on, hold on. All right, so personal credit is very important when it comes to getting funded on the business side, also because some people utilize their personal credit as a personal guarantor towards their business to start getting funded faster. So if you have good personal credit, you got good payment history, you got trade lines and all that on the personal side, you're going to have a great chance of getting funding fast on the business side. No doc loans, things like that, right? So today we're going to be talking about a bank that offers $50,000 no doc loans and $50,000 personal loans. Access Bank Credit Union. I was running up some stairs. My fault, y'all. Whew. And so get up to $50,000 for debt consolidation, home improvement, or any other major expense. See your personalized initial offer with no impact to your credit score. So loan features from amounts from $7,000 to $50,000 in terms from 3 to 6 years. Get your money within 2 days of the final loan agreement. Initial pre-qualified offers have no impact on your credit score. Rates and payments are fixed and do not change over the life of your loan. No prepayment penalties, right? So you can pay off the loan as fast as you want. So debt consolidation, home improvements, large expenses, special occasions. So you can use that personal loan for anything that you really need to start your business, right? So now you can start up your business and everything. Now you got it together. Sheesh. So they got small business solutions from loans. They got merchant services, payroll services, SBA loans, treasury management, insured cash sweep, digital banking. They got bundles. They got savings. They got a lot of different business options. They got commercial banking, they got commercial lending, commercial real estate, bridge construction. They got line of credit, term loans, equipment financing. They got a lot of different options on the business side that you can start getting funding for your new small startup business as well. All right, so make sure you guys are checking out Access Credit Union. They're helping people get the funding that they need and understanding personal credit, why it's so important. Because as long as you got a structured personal credit, got your payment history to age in your debt, you starting a business and you leverage it towards your business as a personal guarantor, you can get you a $50,000 loan within a couple of days, vice versa. We're waiting until you build your business credit profile. So it just works fast like that. Like I said, you get more funding on the business side. So you got good credit on the personal side. You got a business and you need hundreds of thousands of dollars, $250,000 in funding for this business. It's going to help you get that funding. All right. So make sure you guys are checking out Access Credit Union. They're helping people get the bag, help them build, help them grow and be successful. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping this sauce. And y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 limit gyms are $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing it for $600. Also, make sure you guys are booking y'all seat on the webinars Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 250, 10 seats available for each class. We could talk about anything, everything that y'all want to talk about: credit, business, investing, you name it. So make sure y'all booking y'all seat. Also, make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the crypto tour in person limited gyms, $3,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money you meet in person. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the month-long mentorship, 30 days, 2,500. Anything you need help with, make sure y'all subscribe, follow, checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato app. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamer streamers, and content creators. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all my YouTube channels and my Twitch. Make sure you follow me on my new IG, King Hustle X1.2. Make sure y'all checking out the Crypto Road because it's changing people's lives. And make sure y'all checking out my music channel, King Hustle X10. My latest mixtape that I just dropped, Hustle and Flow. And I just dropped a new music video, Can't Fuck With Me. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, run the views, and comment to them likes up, all right? And with that being said, it's your boy, King Hustle. Y'all know how to get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson, video, or live. Peace.